それ。はっ。
なんだか音がするぞ。うわあ、
手強そうだね。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。はっはっ。
もみちは散らまく。
キャラバンを襲った。おい、とぼけたって無駄だぞ。
だね。多分質問が複雑すぎて理解。機械パーツを奪った理由は知らないけど、これは君のじゃないよ。奪ったものは全部持ち主。汚染区域の奥から来たの？だったらそこに連れて行ってくれたら。
反応したぞ。
まだわからない。単純にパーツを見て興奮したっていう。
そっか。テナリはこの金に
その通り。汚染区域は決して狭くはなく、何の準備もなしに僕もちょうど汚染区域に。
なるほ
理解されないパーツを渡したら、きっと汚染区域の奥まで連れて行ってくれると思うよ。
ど。なんだか
いい？この僕たちが帰っ。さあね。でもとりあえず。でも。
俺たちの機械パーツじゃねえか。ほんとお前らモラなんざい。
2本あれば
そんなんで
その必要は。
報酬？
でも僕は君たち森の生態。
ああ、
まずは村に帰ろうか。
は用意できたけど。
いや、
ああ、
彼は僕。さて、早速
どうだ、あいつ具合は良くなったのか。ああ、やったぜ。そうだ、師匠、スナは
大丈夫だよ。
ちゃんと
ああ、僕が経験した僕の真似を。
そうだぞ。うん、師匠、それから旅人にパイも。
ああ、僕をさあ。
風の流れる方へ。
着いたぞ。ここで合ってるはずだけど、もしかしてこっそり。
いや、罠が発動してない。約束通り、ちゃんと僕たちのじゃあ、こっちも約束通り。満足してくれ、アビディアの森。
行こう。
ここがみんなの言う汚染区域なのか。確かに、なんていうか不気味で。
体調は大丈夫？よかった。
きなりは
汚染区域の奥深くにまで立ち入って調査してたわけじゃないけど、その上で今ここを観察して推測が確信に変わった。ほら、例えばこの花、普段見るのとちょっと違うだろ。この花の学名はスメールローズなん。地脈の影響を受けやすくてね。この感じだと。
ってことは
まだ確信。他に手がかりが。
行動するんだ、旅人よ。失われた紙片が僕たちを待っている。もっと聞きたいならリンゴをちょうだいよ。 きな木の上に腰掛けて飲みきれないほどのリンゴ酒を片手に持つんだ。ほら。行動するんだ、旅人よ。失われた詩編が僕たちを待っている。おっ、
そういえば来る時に思ったんだけど、ここ前に森に行った時は
今汚染区域にはすごい量の動物たちは敏感だから、きっと
地脈エネルギー
植物が育つのに気候や温度、周囲の環境がもし単なる温度の変化なら人体は自分で体温調節をして適応できるけど、地脈エネ
じゃあどうし
君がなぜだ、もちろん地脈エネルギーが強いところに長くいるのは良くない。ここで自由に行動し続けられるのはさて、調査はこんなところかな。環境無風設定完了。よし、ちゃんと動作してるみたいだ。
それ何なんだ。
僕が作った浄化装置だよ。
そんないいものがあったの。
それでうまくいくならそれで、それに地脈漏出による汚染を完全に、そういう。
おい、機械ガニ。
何かが近づいてくる。なるほど、地脈エネルギーが落ち着いたせいで浄化装置に近づかせないよう。
はあ。
やっと片付いたぞ。おい、どこに行くんだ。早く追いかけよう。機械ガニがあっちに行ったぞ。早く追いかけようぜ。
助けて。
失礼。 傷は深くないみたいだよ。動かないで。
君たちは誰だ？
安心しろ。
まだいるじゃないか。早くた。
さっきはこいつがお前の叫び声。
そんなの芝居に決まってる。森の奥、薬を取ろう。逃げないと。君たちも気をつけて。数年前、
体が震えてろれつが回らないのは、汚染区域にあっちの地脈エネルギーは浄化したから、そこの道をたどっていけば大丈夫だ。すぐに村が見えてくるはずだよ。きっと誰かがコレイの元に連れて行って助けてくれる。あそこには僕がなるほど。
まったく。
まあしょうがない。その必要は。あと
全然わかってなす。
今のところ人助け。今日はもう遅い。おい、こっちだよ。バカ、上だよ。上を見るんだ。ふう。拠点はここに決めた。へえ、パイモンは
ここは平らで広いから大きな鍋もセットできそうだし、美味しいものをたく。
それも間違ってはないよ。ウリンは次は2つ。
そういうの。
別にそんなに。うん。野外でこの植物の髄は比較的乾燥してるんだ。
旅人ティナリー、ウリンには変なあと。
きっと枯葉蝶とかそのあたりの生き物だね。彼らは天敵から身を隠すため空を飛んでる君を見てしょうがない。もう探してきてくれたの？
おい、今のはオイラにも分かったぞ。
残念だけど今回の仕事はそれほど重要じゃないからね。何にでもだから、こういうちょっとした
なんだか。
でもよく考えてみたらあげないと誤解しちゃうかもしれない。僕は夕飯の準備をしてくる。
見張りが必要。
うん、地脈の影響でってことでよろしくね。じゃあゆっくり
おいら、本当に眠くなってきたよ。でも、ひひ。
まだ交代には早くない？ちゃんとぐっすり眠れた？それならよかった。君がよく眠れるか心配だったから2種類のお香を調合してあげたよ。安心して。天然植物で作ってるから。そういえばさっきまであそこを走り回っていたのにどこかに行っちゃったんだよね。見抜かれちゃったか。何の前兆もなかったちゃんと調査が済むまでは用心した方がいいよ。 教練員が機械生命の研究をかつて彼らはとても魅力。しかし機械生皮肉にもその後機械生命そのものには僕の先祖は砂漠から来たワルカシュナたちと生活を共にし助け合ってきた。だから僕からすれば生命は自分を他の生命の上に。本当？コーヒー？僕たちのため。しょうがない。それよりもどうして使わない？そうかい？見張りは頼んだよ。
ごめんな。おいら一晩中ずっと寝ちゃったぜ。安心しろ。
旅人、パイモン、おはよう。体調の方はどう？僕もだよ。奥へ進めば進むほど。
おいらたちに
じゃあ、あと。
火消し。
うん。さて、それにお宣言に。
やっほー。
やっぱりお宣言に近づけば近づくほど機械の魔物が増えてきてる。
岩山八九天道万象。
マイ
踊りなさい。
足元に気をつけて。
これ
雪を前へ。
マイやよ
よく見ると侵略へ準備はいい？ れてもしょうがないみたいだね。だったら早くやっつけよう。失礼。それ取った。
これは
地脈エネルギー。この装置なんて、一体誰が。
そんな絶対に止めないと。そう。
ここにいると地脈エネルギーを君とパイモンは先に避難するんだ。
でもいくらティナリでもオイラたちも残るぞ。
わかった。なら一緒に探そう。
もしかしてお前どこに隠し扉があるか踏まないと出てこないってことか。
踏み外さないよう気を。
あ、誰かここで地脈を抽出してたのはお前なの。どうしてな。
ひどく痩せてるし、目のあ
いつ何やっているんだ。
さあ、部屋の資料室に何か手がかりが見えないだろ。
おお、中はこんなに広かったんだな。
すごくうまく隠してあるね。
何か見つか。
実験ノートがいっぱいあったけど、
映像。
うんソロン派は昔。でも
じゃあ
ちょっと待ってね。どうやって再生するのか確認するから。
かかた。まったく、しばらく目を離した隙にどこ行ったんだ。お前そこにいたのか。早くおいで。ここが俺たちの新しい。このアバッドイがここで大活躍して教練員にのさばる骨董品。お前も嬉しいのか。いいかかかた。俺はこれからここで大量生産可能臓器をも遺跡化、そして大丈夫だ。
カカタってこのアバッドイっていうか
思い出したよ。
後輩。
それがどうかし。
いよいよ。
学級に
そう
もちろん年齢も大事なことだけどね。一時期パイプは奥に続いてる。早く行ってみよう。
また日付。
もうかなり経ってる。
珍しいな。どうやらコーヒーをよし。ハサミのほっと。こんなことお前にはわからないか。大丈夫。動いてみて違和感がないか確認してみ。次は気をつ。なんだ教練員のただの夢。まあいい。
アバッドイは僕はあの時
カカタのためにパーツも。
とにかく シリアルナンバーを見る限りだ。乱雑な字だね。これはきっとアバッドイの心理状態が変化したからだ。もう一つ。
カカタが手伝って。
それはどうだろうね。
すまんカカタ。少し前のエネルギーがこれは地脈を今後の機械生命をカカタ。生物の臓器を模倣したところで機械は冷たい道具に過ぎないとあいつらは言う。おい俺言語感情動作お前らの機能をできる限り充実させ、何度もお前は中でも一番特別な存在だが、そんなカカタ。数日これはここからこんな時に限っておかしい。まずい。装置をまずい。やはりカカタ。
なるほど。アバッドイが不慮の死を遂げた時、機械の魔物は本能に駆られ地脈からエネルギーを取り出し続けた。
そうだな。
それは本物のというより、そういう機械でもカカタは確かに話せはしない。
それって
もう少し地脈。またさっきの透明の床だ。なんだか
一緒に遊ぼうよ。お
よっ。よっ。ついてきて。えい。よっ。 下にあるのが最後の部屋だ。制御ユニットもきっとそこだよ。
でももう道がないぞ。飛び降りてみるか。
見えないだろ。ついてきて。
剣女盤石。
風の行く先を。
雪よ前。
風よ、そこだ。
岩山八九。
失礼。
風だ。
試練満員だよ。よっ。めくれまし。
天理チョーク。いや、
雲が仮な。
雪よ前。多分これが制御ユニットの電源を切れば地脈。地脈を壊す今はきっと。よっ。よっ。よっ。
つまりカカタはマスターを修理できると思ってパーツを集め続けてたのか。
カカタにはそれでもかつて故障した時確かに
だから機械パーツを奪ってたのか。
どうやって生まれたのかはもし僕。
おいカカタ、聞いたか。お前ティナリに褒められたんだぞ。
きっともう限界なんだ。むしろ 今僕は彼らを二人地脈抽出装置。空気中にはまだ地脈エネルギーがかなり残ってる。あとは手遅れになる前に地脈の影響を受けた人を治療しないと。告知板に汚染氷霊院の機械生命。君たちは先に戻ってて。地脈漏出の源は君はともかくここの研究仕事はあ、そうそう。アバッドイに関しては他言無用ね。機械生命の研究に関わること。
わかった。
なんでまだここにいるの？ここは僕に任せて。
よいしょ。
つまり実は
そうでしたか。空気中に残った地脈、こちらがお約束し。
かかたはすでに故障はしてたけど、だったら本当はすぐに行きたいけど、ティナリは明日話そうって。じゃあ決まりだ。 テナリオ
走るより飛ぶ方が早いよ。
静かに。藤もどき両組の実験データによって魚に対して特に毒性があることが分かった。静かにしてって言ったのに。植物はちっとも気にしないだろうけど。
お前
解体してどう。
だってお前教令員のルールだ。
なるほど。こんな朝早くに僕を邪魔しに来たのは、僕が言いたかったのは、教令員のルールでは研究成果は全て破棄することになっているから、あの場所を教令員に見つからないようにしようってこと。とりあえずカカタを修理してたんだよ。昔教令員にいた時、ソロン派の授業を、それからカカタと一緒にアバッドイを埋葬してきた。実験資料の一部は記念として持ち帰ってきた。僕は教令員の人間じゃないし、あそこのルールなんか知ったこっちゃない。それよりも、今はアビデアの森のこの世に生まれた命には必ず意味がある。カカタも、
でもティナリは今
あくまでも可能性の話だよ。アバッドイが残した実験、もしかしたら、だから厳密には、カカタが真の生命だとはまだ言えない。ちなみに、僕はこの研究テーマを続けることにはほとんど興味がない。でもまあ、実験の君は、
もっと聞きたいならリンゴをちょうだいよ。
以前、教令員の知り合いに言われて、集合写真に付き合ったんだけどさ、僕にも現物が届いたんだよね。集合写真には興味ないけど、捨てるわけにもいかないし、箱に入れて撮ってあった。昨日それを探し出して見てみたら、アバッドイが写ってたから、カカタにあげたんだ。 彼も喜んでるみたいだし、それで十分だ。
君のその見方は偏ってる。
あなたの推論は行動するんだ、旅人よ。失われた詩編が僕たちを待っている。
君のその見方は偏ってる。
あなたの推論は本末転倒。
君のその見方は偏ってる。
本末転倒。大きな木の上に腰掛けて飲みきれないほどのリンゴ酒を片手に持つんだ。ほら。
一体どうすればいいんだ。はあ、
何かあったの？
あ、ご心配ありがとうございます。お二人は？なるほど、私の名は。ええ、内輪で相談したところ、お二人とも
いいぜ、そこまで言われちゃん。
最近市場では出所不明の缶詰一部の学者の研究によれば、缶詰知識また危険な缶詰知識がすでに市場に出回っているという噂もあります。噂の真偽に現在の調べによると。
わかった。
自ら罠に飛び込むとはな。
しっ風よせいはっ行こう参る。
よいしょ。
しっ
セノ？
お前らか。今調査中だから話はまた今度な。ああ
奇遇だな。オイラたち
状況はお前たちが思っている以上に面倒かもしれない。話せば長く。
なんだ。さ、行こうぜ。
いざ。よっ。
これで全部か？
そんなことどうでもいい。
最近は取り調べが厳しい。
今日いいブスはないみたいだな。普通の知識ばっかりだ。まあいい、勘定してくれ。
15万モラだ。金を先にもらうぞ。
いやその必要はない。だが人と貨物は残してもらおう。
お前はセノ。
おい、ブツを捨てて別れて逃げよ
モラも忘れるな。
じゃじゃーん。パイモンと
仲間。
う。俺らの負けだ。こんな少ない利益に。
前に捕まえた奴らも同じような態度だった。さて
仕入れる場所は特に決まってないんだ。上の奴らから
次送ってくるの。
知らんな。
本当に知らん。3日前に今手元にあるのは8日前にもらった缶詰知識さ。それももう残り少ないがな。
3日前から貨物をもらえなくなった。おそらく上はそれを先ほど逃げようと。
商売を始めたし、
とにかくそういう外に泳が。もし他の心当たりがあるのか合わせてくれ。
審
それほどの危険じ
判。セノとドリーを合わせない方がいいみたいだな。
そうか。何か新しい情報があれば。それとお前。
わかってる。
おい、
何か？缶詰知識の売買はお互いの合意のもとで行われている。こんな便利で都合のいいものを教令員が禁止しようとするのは独占したいからってだけだ。
缶詰知識の潜在的な危険についてはすでに。だが次また同じよ。じゃあな旅人。
ただの脅しに決まってる。
とりあえず
風の赴くままに。
あら、そんなことがあったんですの？売られなくてよかったですわ。身の隠し場所に頭を悩ませるところでしたの。さあ、私も缶詰知識の商売を最近やめました。やめたのか？近頃缶詰知識がたくさん湧き出てしまって、もういい価格では売れませんの。連中は市場をほぼ独占していますが、人様からおこぼれをいただくのはごめんですわ。稼ぐとき、おまけに最近は取り調べも。どうやら無駄足になっちゃった。まあ、無駄足とまでは言えませんわよ。黒幕が誰かは存じ上げませんけれど、秘密を守ってくれたお礼に少しだけ情報を。何しろ私も意地汚い連中が少々痛い目に遭ってくれるのを期待していますの。そして早く市場を引き継ぎ。おいおい、明らかに自分のためだろう。缶詰知識の価値を侮ってはなりません。学ぶのに必要、誰もが必要だったらけれどこの世に学習、思考、けれどまずあなたはその知識に絶大な信頼。次に長きにわたって過量の知識を吸収すれば思考能力。そんな危ないものなのかよ。確かお前も缶詰知識を使ったよ。もちろん少し使うくらいなら問題ありませんわ。薬で病気を治すのと同じように過剰摂取はあらあら、話がそれてしまいましたわね。とにかく連中はさらに悪い。私が知る起源の庭、伝説によると聞いた話では先日砂漠で珍しい缶詰。この情報を聞いて初めて市場に溢れている缶詰知識は目くらましに過ぎず、彼らの本当のターゲットはやはり起源の庭だったのだと推測できました。起源の庭の研究はオークションを開いたのはまあおそらく民間から興味のある有能な研究者を招きたかったからでしょうね。それに必ず起源の庭を見つけられるとは誰にも保証ができません。だったらそれがいいですわ。さて、そんなお二人にそろそろうちの砂漠特別旅行パック過去限定版をご紹介しますわ。中にはなんとオークションの位置をマークした地図も入っていますのよ。あらららら、先ほど決まり大丈夫ですわ。密輸の件を調べているのはセノでしょ。彼につけておきますわ。すべてが終わったら紹介でモラを払えばいいと彼に伝えてくださいまし。直接私のところには来ないでくださいましね。バレてしまいますから。かつての教令員の大マハマトラとしてさすがに払わないなんてことはないでしょう。早く行こうぜ。情報はあいつら。
起源の庭、情報源は聞かないが信頼できるのか？
起源の庭にはスカーレットキング時代。
半分はな。これまでの研究資料にもし黒幕が缶詰知識を利用すれば確かに研究資料を移動させたり研究者を増やしたりできるだろう。年々減ってはいるが何しろ多くの人にだから。ところでオークションがよし、それじゃあ
尻尾。
あ、安心しろ。
into the wind.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you. That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes... And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern...
That's right! We will...
Ha! My employers, on top of that...
Is that so?
Sorry.
Following orders.
You punching bag.
Let's play!
Wind Strider. Well played.
Stabilize!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Surrender!
Through me, justice is served. Your penance is due. This... You're in over your head, son. Let's get out of here.
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. I apologize for... You should be careful from now on.
Wait, hold...
You'd be surprised. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long... Yes. I was carrying out my superior...
Whoa!
He survived with... His name is Top... Anyway.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert.
Good. And once this is...
So hot. If only there was some shade for us to cool off under.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. Of course. Just try to stay take one step.
Just look around.
Watch out. Something...
I will have order!
Well,
Those weren't just normal... See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see.
this place is...
Something's not... Stay still. Here's the answer. It must...
Huh? What?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharwar. But this device...
Whoa!
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good...
Let's keep heading to...
Here we go.
They're back again! How many of them are there?
Take flight.
Weird. Is this where the auction is? Yeah.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries, but even so,
Aw, what?
we searched the area.
Alright, let...
Did you find any?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't, but don't worry. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up. They packed up in a hurry. Once they think we've...
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes.
Yahoo!
ugh, so tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right? Further? But behind... Let's go.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, looks like... So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? Alright, tip time on every...
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, he is not the primary instigator.
Yes, impressive.
Huh?
Once everyone, since all the good...
You must know.
No, I'll talk. But before that, if we stay here...
All right.
How about my home?
Fine.
Listen.
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Time to go.
Dad, you're back! Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Semin. Why don't you run along now, dear?
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and
To be honest, but even though you
Why is that?
everything from everyone will and even if you
Everyone has their...
here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it...
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Sino. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Whoa.
Yes, all neatly packed away, and small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this?
Huh? Look! These seem different.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved. The pieces have now... No wonder they don't want me to Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the... If we can enter the... But... You'll need to be...
Sure thing!
I'll also keep working. We can get more information.
Hello. How's the investigation going? Oh, so you were able to find Sino after all. I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to...
It's alright.
Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this letter from Sino, it shouldn't be a problem. That's right. Grant. However, but some follow me.
The
Time to go.
Okay, I understand. Since Sino is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions. But I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Sino happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet? Huh, it reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Radkani was Taj's only son.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Sino didn't know about it.
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now. He used to be Sino's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation, which is in violation of academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree. Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now. Are you okay, Travel?
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Impossible. Taj would never do that. But this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the academia, because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could...
But even so...
According to the legends, though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. Do you have any questions?
Paimon's kinda confused.
Oh, now that I think about it, there's no way... Don't worry, Taj.
Alrighty then.
Excuse me, have you seen any large...
No, not that I'm aware of.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of...
Huh. Well, yes, but the academia consumes...
Right, but...
That I'm not...
Excuse me.
Huh?
I'm just checking to ensure...
Well, I can't say it's a... There's a Kasharu when I asked, but he's been making a lot.
And you didn't...
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe a man named...
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone... Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and before I realized it, but Taj did...
A group of Eremites? Kata...
No way. Taj is just like Sino. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and...
So, this is Taj's place. They're just...
Well, what should we do then?
No. Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. Even if we apply for a... What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any...
Yes. This is definitely Taj's hand. These are the transactions between Taj and the whole operation. I have a feeling that Sino might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organ... You're right. As for the map... If Taj really has... I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well.
All right, we'll give these to Sino.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Well, Sino, what do you make of...
Taj, from what I remember, he is a straight-laced man.
So do you think he's...
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become. That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Nowhere to run!
Whirling snow!
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find. Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful. A passage! Hopefully that's our way in. That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Let's play!
Order guide you.
So rude!
Rise! Solidify!
Taj.
Ah, Sino. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone, miserable. Can you imagine what it feels like to not have the will to live, but not be able to die? Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Sino. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. You cannot bring the dead back to life. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine. I will set things right no matter what the cost.
This is order. Stabilize.
Time for takeoff.
I will have order. Gather.
ソメッツ
Order guide you.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power when I entered the Court of Desolation. This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind me, this—
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured. Or are you ready to sacrifice your life for this?
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line, just like now. Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose, didn't you? You wanted me to be able to find you here. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just now was also part of your plan. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Huh? What do you mean, Sino?
He never planned on opening the door.
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. I hoped I would just wake up and be able to see his smiling face again. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation to get people from every walk of life.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough.
I'm a flesh and blood. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation. A place that, as long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation, regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. To add to the problem.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this, as a test for me.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am assured. You haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless, and making no compromise. Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too? There are still loads of bad guys to catch outside!
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn. You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place. Let this be the final judgment on myself. I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Huh? The Court of Desolation has...
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end. To them, as long as there's more to be made, their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation. That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We'll help too.
Thank you, but you've already done enough. Just leave the rest to me. I will bring them to justice myself. Besides, I promised you that I would sweep away any potential danger. So, that's what I'm going to do. Wait for me a caravan rebob 4 days from now.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. And this should be... The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate... After that, people on the list...
And? Then what?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkhani had sacrificed himself on the case. The news really stirred up the members of our ranks. The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the academia and arrested all the researchers on the list. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured all across Sumeru by the mysterious person who had defeated the mercenary groups. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone on the list means no more... It was a lot of work.
That's right. Thanks. As for the mysterious person who hit the mercenary camp, that must be Sino, right? He's the only one I can think of who could accomplish such a feat. Speaking of which, have you been in touch with Sino these days? He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it, they were nowhere to be seen.
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful too. Don't let any of those bad guys escape.
Don't worry about me.
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Murtada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant. After Murtada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. This makes me angry.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will and can help me collect more testing data.
Sino! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to see Sino?
That's right. Sino asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Simin. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely than I remember. And Sino, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. Her condition seems to be improving lately, so I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving a Vidya forest? What
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek after canned knowledge. So I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidya forest. Take care.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
But what about you, Sino?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change, and no belief can completely resist the erosion of time. I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example, just as I gained courage from my own superiors, and my partner. I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know. There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj, but I didn't share details with anyone. I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the Court of Desolation. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
I should start preparing for the next on-site investigation.
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago. A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora. I didn't remember owing anyone mora, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant, on charges of provocation and disturbing the peace. Do you know anything about this?
Nope. Paimon has no idea what that 首。Come on, let's go! There's a fortune to be made!
I should start preparing for the next on-site investigation.
With enough Mora, you can afford to do more and fun! Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
I should start.
Pay your dues.
As one with wind and cloud.
Think you can get away?
Stabilize!
Whirling snow!
I will end you.
You can't this!
In this
It's
over. Looks like I went too far.
My apologies. Yeah.
Solidify!
Take flight. Yeah.
Follow the wind.
Stabilize!
It's time to pull the trigger.
Give me a moment to compose myself. Here we go.
Time to go.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster? I didn't expect you to come by here. Unless... Oh, were you following the fragrance of wine on the wind? Sure. The sound of your voice is always a pleasure to hear. He's grown up so much recently. It's such a joy to see. Suddenly I sound just like an old grandpa. He was lucky to have friends like you ready to support him through all this. I see a kind, gentle soul with a healthy dose of romance and freedom, too. In other words, a true Mondstadter who grew up drinking the water of Cider Lake. You, on the other hand, don't worry, you're the gentlest soul I've ever met.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Who's our target this
Gather!
Sakura swirl! My apologies!
Gotcha.
Yeah!
Stabilize!
Take flight! I created another universe and founded paradise. I created another universe and found...
Razor doesn't know poems, but Lupacol likes them. Shining Barbara is a good child. Very good child. Diluc is red and black, hot and cold. Lisa Lightning makes the sky black. She is strong. She is scary. Clee, friend. Friend, but big hassle. Bennett, much talking. Eat with him, never full.
Take it easy.
Time to go.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Solidify! This is order! Gather!
My apologies! Embrace the ice!
Solidify!
Take flight! I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, official.